Hello, Internet! Welcome back to the land of Tex Murphy in the year of 2333333333333333 and a third.
As thought of by people in the 70s and 80s.
Just the 80s. This was made back in 1989. See, it was right there on the screen, 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Access Software. They do not exist anymore. The game is currently owned by another company whose name I cannot remember. I wrote it in the description. I remember that much. I actually looked it up and then wrote it down and then forgot it. I went to school!
It shows.
So last week we,
Blaze Wiener!
Yes, we talked to a lot of people, and pretty much our only lead now is a dude named Blaze Wiener. He's an E student out at someplace, and he works as a groundskeeper for the Giants at Candlestick Park.
So, sports ball stuff, sounds like.
Yeah, probably.
I'm imagining some douche bro wearing a Letterman jacket. And... Yeah.
Do you think he's good enough to get a Letterman jacket?
Well, with grades like that, I'm sure he applies himself to sports, and only sports.
Does he apply himself to anything, actually? That's the question. Saved game 001.
Yep. No, that doesn't work. Okay. I guess I have to go with L. Y.
Yeah, L to load it, and then Y to yes it.
But I could do the other things with all the other buttons. And stuff and things. And...
This was the era of the Commodore 64.
Well,
hey, look, the Earth is round-ish and pixelated.
All right.
Eat it, flat earthers.
Yep.
Okay, so now the question is, are we where we need to be, or did we forget to actually autopilot to it last week? We don't know, actually.
Well, let's just punch it in, find out.
We gotta go to 1715.
1715.
We might be there, actually. E to exit.
No, A to autopilot. So apparently we are, in fact, there.
Meanwhile, Texas in the car goes, well, what are you doing? Blaze Wiener. I walk out in the field and see a guy sitting in a dugout eating some lunch. As I get closer, I see that he matches the description of Blaze Wiener given to me by Bash Daggett. Okay, the voice for Blaze Wiener, but I don't have a face to go by. I think that... Wait, is that Blaze Wiener's... Whose dialogue is that? Quote marks mess me up. Okay, no, I asked him.
Yeah,
so, yeah, okay, so
that would be
okay,
him.
that's still Tex asking. Oh, yeah, I was upset about the grade I got. No, that's Blaze Wiener.
Yeah.
Speaking, I just bumped my mic because my mic is a little too close. Yeah, I was upset about the grade I got in Linsky's class, and I sent the note, but I got over it. When he died, I was out of town. Ask him some more questions, which seems to answer. He seems to answer honestly. Sounds like he's being straight with me. He's got a plate with some sort of fish on it. I'm a little hungry, so I ask what he's eating. It's a red herring, he replies.
Good night, Internet. I'm done.
Red herring. Big box around all of this. Exclamation points.
He's literally doing this red
angry face.
All this build up for nothing. You're welcome, Internet.
So what we got now? We got let's see, we went to Peter Dole, right? We went to Frank Shimming. We went to J. St. Gideon. We went to Aaron Sternwood because I made a little joke about him.
Mm-hmm. Did we go to Peter Dull?
Yeah, he was dull.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the glasses and everything.
I mean, he's
Really
an insurance
lived up
agent,
to
so
his
of course he's going to be
name.
dull. Okay, uh-huh. We've been to everybody.
Uh-oh.
I guess now what we gotta do is we gotta go back to the very beginning and ask the early people about the people that we just learned about. You know, like Frank Shimming and you know, the other people.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what we've already asked them though. So
We'll just do the thing. Go back to the list. We've got 2 hours to kill. All right. Going back to the beginning.
okay, so I guess we start with
0000. Back to the beginning.
yeah. Unfortunately, the addresses don't work like that. I don't even know how the addresses actually work. You know, what is the pattern? I mean, they're 4-digit numbers, but you know, our map is 2-dimensional, so that means that we would need a number this way and a number that way. But
It makes no sense because the XC coordinate to this is 1598 and then 0078.
also, why are we using X and Z instead of X and Y?
Because he goes over and up and down.
Oh, that's right. Early video games, the X was the horizontal, the Y was the vertical, and then when we went 3D, the Y was still the vertical. So the other horizontal became Z, which is stupid. Because in mathematics and in physics, X and Y are the horizontal, Z is the vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, video games, get with it.
Mm.
Okay, Steve Clements, 4680. Okay, this is the guy who, like, handled the suicide, air quotes, of Carl Linsky. You know, the case we're actually assigned to.
Mm-hmm.
So we've asked him about Linsky, Sylvia Linsky, probably Dolores Lively. Have we asked him about Sandra Larson?
I don't
I
know.
don't think we have. And actually, Sandra Larson is the one who mentioned shimming, but didn't give us the first name. So she knows about shimming.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably ask about him now that we know the first name.
Yep.
But she's way down on the... Well, no, she's right there. She's a few people over. Oh, we're already there.
Not yet.
Now we're there. Loading. Enter the West Precinct Station near the Bay Bridge. Walk down the narrow corridor. I see a number of posters in support of the law and order, political party. I find the Office of Police Detective Steve Clements. Walk in. Clements greets me with his usual belligerency. What do you want, Seamus? He snarls. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Senator Larson.
Larson, right?
Yes. Oh, come. And we can't even threaten him.
Well, yeah, the last time we threatened somebody like him, we got thrown out, remember?
But, I mean, at least we got the option. Here, there's no option.
I mean, look at him. He looks all gruff and intimidating himself.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that we've already threatened 2 guys who were, like neck deep in security.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apparently, we're not very smart.
No, we're not very smart.
Overlord? Have we asked him about Overlord?
Mm-hmm. Overlord.
I'm beginning to realize that I should have like a page on everybody
Nexus.
and just like write down the responses to everything. No, make that 2 pages for everybody because we're getting a lot of information.
MTC.
MTC Corp.
MTC Corp.
No. Gideon.
Gideon.
J. St. Gideon.
J. Saint Gideon.
Frank Shimming. So you're probably going to need a spelling for that one.
Shimming. Or is it Shimmings?
SCH, 2 M's. No S.
SCH, 2 M's, no S. I got it right.
No help,
This
huh?
dude is no help.
Blaze Wiener.
Blaze Wiener. It's in my pants. Yuck, yuck, yuck. IE or EI?
IE.
IE. Ah, I can't do that.
You wrote Viner.
Can't help you
No
there.
help. Okay. And that's pretty much all the new information that we've gotten.
I wonder if he'll say anything if we go back through the entire list. So,
I don't think the game is that sophisticated.
Karlinski.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a bunch of lookup lists. Why, this is him. Oh, I get it. His daughter wasn't happy with the investigation. She's knocking the hell out of cops over a simple suicide. Well, she's wasting her time and her money. We got a witness named Bash Daggett who saw him jump off a bridge. He even left a suicide note. He hands me a copy. The note reads, Sylvia, I'm too tired and too sick of living. Please forgive me, Dad. How much more proof does that girl need?
Now we can bribe and threaten him.
Interesting. Oh, I see. We can only bribe and threaten when they actually have information to give us.
I see. I see.
So what if we ask about the note?
Suicide note?
How about just note?
Note. Be nice if we could open up our inventory and present things.
Yeah, the game's not that sophisticated.
Sylvia Linsky.
Yeah, we've already asked him about her. You know, headstrong, I think she knows everything, but she's got a good name. She's a bit frisky. Just watch yourself.
Sandra.
We already asked this.
Nope. Okay.
I think we have to go to somebody different. I kind of want to go to Sandra Larson because she knows shimming. Or knows of shimming.
I think we need to go back to the daughter and ask about the suicide note.
Possibly.
Since that's new evidence now.
Let's see. Wait. Let's see who's closer. She's 4421. Larson is 4599. We're at 4680.
So both of them are just a stone's throw away.
Theoretically, depending on how these numbers actually work. But, I mean, if we go numerically, Sandra Larson's closer. She's 4599.
I don't think it works numerically like that.
I mean, I don't even know how it works at all. This numerically is the only way I have to go by.
So we're done here?
Sure.
Except for threatening and bribing him, but we really don't have anything to threaten and bribe about because he hasn't, lit on. He's like, nope, can't help you. Nope, can't help you. Don't know anything.
I don't think he's hiding anything.
Yeah, because it's, like you say, it's not as a sophisticated game as we think.
Yeah, I mean, Gideon, he was like, when we asked about Overlord, he was like, I'm sure I've never heard that name before. You
And
indicating
Sandra
he's
said
heard it.
something weird about Nexus when we asked her. But there's we need to bribe her about that. We just didn't know how the money and bribing worked. We were a little low on funds until we started looting ancient fruitcake and nuclear components.
We don't have any nuclear components on us.
Yeah, because we sold it.
You're thinking of the gallium arsenide.
Oh.
That's a metallic alloy of gallium and arsenic.
Tell me about nothing. Excellent.
Sorry, I don't know nothing.
Nav code.
So who are you wanting to go to?
Doesn't matter. We're going to both of them.
Okay, let's go Sandra Larson first.
At the same time.
4599.
4599. Oh, gotta hit the button again. 4599. Huh, they're close.
Yeah. Destination locked. We're only 8.31 M's.
Which is going to take forever because he has to go to maximum altitude.
And now the sky
over
is
there.
red again. Earlier the sky was purple, pink-ish.
It must be a blood moon.
But I mean, the sky has always been like red or purple. I mean, what have we done in the future to make the sky so icky? Bitcoin, am I right?
Bitcoin, coal, diesel, volcanic eruptions, burning plastic. There's that one hole that's like a portal to hell where we found natural gas and set it on fire, and it's been burning ever since we set it on fire, like 10 years ago.
Oh, and all these companies that keep spilling oil in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we were off of fossil fuels like we should be by the 21st century, there would be no oil to spill.
But the money.
Yeah, you can make money as long as people want power. The people don't care how they get their power or how they get their transportation. It doesn't have to be made. It doesn't have to be fueled by oil.
Take all the money you have in oil and reinvest it in electricity and making the solar cells smaller. Because right now it's huge. We should probably save.
Yes, probably. I mean, if we ask too many questions, she might like pull a gun out and shoot us or something.
Why? Because that makes total sense.
DSY. Dizzy, because if you don't save, you get dizzy. Yep, there's Sandra Larson at the local pub in the red light district with nude freaks and big guys.
Totally awesome. This looks like sex.
Yep. This is before the ESRB, by the way.
It's just a sign and the S is cut off. We don't know anything.
Yeah, and nude freaks, that could just be the name of the bar. That doesn't mean that's what's inside. And big guys, that's obviously, a clothing shop for big guys.
Mm-hmm. And totally awesome is just totally awesome.
That's
and how do we know
that's an arcade. That's a future arcade. It's totally awesome.
Freaks. This could be New Day Freaks, like it's French or something.
What does "nu day" mean in French?
I have no idea.
You want to look it up?
No. I'll leave them to the comment sections, because we have such a huge fan base. They're totally on to everything that we say and do.
I wonder what the I store is up there. Based on the marquee under it, it looks like it's a theater of some sort.
No idea.
I just now noticed that behind Sandra Larson in the lower right corner, there it looks like Um, there's somebody like silhouetted in like a doorway.
Yep.
Okay, we should probably ask our stuff. Let's start with Frank Shimming.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about Frank, since you brought him up.
He's the head of Gideon Enterprises. He's an arrogant SOB. I don't even want stuck live bunny in the paper shredder. Like, totally. Okay.
Okay, that makes no sense, but sure.
What about J. St. Gideon? He was the president of Gideon Enterprises one time. I heard him tell Shimming he'd get even with him someday. Blaze Wiener. Oh, that's the pub down the street. You want that one. And by the way, it's pronounced Blaze Wiener.
You're having a little too much fun with this.
How much is too much?
I don't know.
Carl and I started dating about 2 months ago. I was heartbroken when I heard about his death.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I started smoking again, and I just can't stop.
And what do you think of his daughter?
I like Sylvia. She's a nice kid. She can be a little wild, though.
Says you smoking, hanging out at a bar, the Red Light District.
Next to New Day Fricks.
Tell me about Nexus.
Overlord?
Overlord.
I've never heard of that before.
Bribe?
Hey man, lighten up. I'll tell you what I know. I'm afraid I've never heard of that with her before.
What?
Maybe she's actually telling us the truth.
Interesting. Question. Overlord.
I've never heard of it before.
Okay. What about Doomsday? Chess. Nope.
I'll play tic-tac-toe.
Bishop.
I don't know what that is.
Checkmate.
The what?
What was the other one we learned?
We learned a lot of the passwords. We just don't know the colors and the cards that go with them.
It was blue bishop.
Yeah, blue is the color of the card. Pass card.
Pass card.
Password.
Suicide note.
Just a note.
Suicide. Note. This piece of paper right here. Insurance. Peter Dole. This dumb bitch knows nothing.
And we're kind of running out of I was really hoping Blaze Wiener would like break open a whole new set of leads, but We got nothing now. We got nothing. Oop, oop, I lost my page. She literally knows nothing.
Scribble.
John Klaus is the actual one.
Cal Davis. John
Klaus.
John Klaus.
Every time.
Every time. They're side by side. It's an easy mistake. It's not like I'm putting a W when it's on the other side of the keyboard. Gideon. Microchips.
Okay, I mean, we're obviously missing something here.
Mind control. Hacking.
What if we leave, go back to the speeder, and then go to our inventory, and then, like, look at everything? Because maybe there's something in there that will give us a lead. Because, I mean, we almost never look at our inventory. And that's pretty much exactly what it's supposed to be used for. Because we can't use it to interact with people or the environment. It's obviously there for us.
Okay.
So message. Look at the message. Come on, Tex. Look at the message. Hey, fax. Dear Professor, looking forward to our date Saturday. Love, Sandra Larson. Okay.
We already know that those two have a thing. So
What was he? When did he jump? 11:20 p.m. I didn't write down a date, though. Okay, so maybe we should ask her about the message. But let's keep looking, though.
Book.
Psychology textbook written by Carl Linsky. A page is marked. Tex, you want to tell us what page is marked? What's on the page?
All right, so maybe we need to go back to Carl Linsky and ask him about the marked page in the book.
He's the dead guy!
All right, Tex, gonna need you to learn necromancy. Not a lot, just a little bit, talk to the dead and everything. Not asking you to resurrect him or anything. That's some high-level Cthulhu selling your soul to the devil stuff. Let's face it, your soul's pretty much dead anyway.
Tex is the kind of wizard whose highest feat of magic is pulling a quarter out of someone's ear.
That's what I said. Just talk with dead. It's not like we're going to resurrect the body or anything.
I don't know. That might be too hard for him anyway.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that licks rat traps and takes radioactive
and
pills.
Spoiled radiation pills.
Key.
Key to what? A file cabinet key. A 2-inch digital audio tape. I think we... Yeah, that's the one that had the weird scream on it.
A small desk key.
Grade sheet is for advanced psychology course. The name on it is Student Circle Blaze Wiener. The grade received is an E.
And as we learned through the horrible pun,
he's a red herring. Professor, I have possible Nexus system passwords to be decoded. Okay, and we wrote these down.
Bishop, Queen, something.
SF.
SF?
SF.
Where do you see SF?
Down there at the bottom.
Oh.
Who was SF? Cal Davis.
I'll be in touch.
Monroe, that's an M.
Frank Shimmings. His last name before his first name.
Oh. Maybe. But we don't have a definite signature, so if we just like approach him with it, there's like so much deniability here.
Checkmate. Gambit. Knight. Stalemate. Pawn. Open.
You know, I have these written down. We could like decode them
Yeah.
off camera.
Whiskey.
The Jack Daniel's whiskey bottle is half full, or is it half empty?
I think we found it half. Well, we drank it down to half. A note.
The handwritten note says, "I'm going to get you for failing me, Linsky."
Whose handwriting?
Too bad they didn't sign it. Life insurance policy from the Transamerica Insurance Company on Carl Linsky. Face value is $1 million. Savvy Linsky is a beneficiary. Beneficiary. That's exactly what I wanted to say, yes. Thank you, mouth. A check ledger, last deposit from MTC Corporation, last check to Sony...
SF, Sonny Fletcher.
We have never been to Sony Fletcher, have we? Because we don't have a code for him.
SF, yeah, Sonny Fletcher.
Interesting.
I thought we did get one for him. We paid, what's her name?
No, she kept asking for a bribe, and you kept upping the price, and she kept saying, "It's worth more. It's worth more. It's worth more."
Well, I think we just busted this case wide open. If it's worth that much, he's probably...
Like I said last week, I mean, if it's worth that much, it's like a huge thing. It could be like the shortcut to the end boss.
Check ledger, last deposit from MTC Core, last check to Sonny Fletcher, private investigator. Oh, yeah, he's dirty.
Security password, the color is blue. And that's the one that goes with Linsky's computer, and the password is... Bishop.
Yeah, Blue Bishop.
The side is the names, may be working on Overlord.
Gribble.
Maurice Gribble and David Pope or no-goes. It's a ladder. 3-in-1 oil. Key to a safe. Newspaper article circled on the death note of scientist Kyle Davis. Death caused by accident in his lab. Message reads, "Professor, they're on to you. I suggest you disappear fast. SF."
Sonny Fletcher.
We gotta get that code. There's chemical flask. Outside a flask has hazardous chemical written on it. Alright, test tubes. You look through the papers and see an invoice dated 2 days before Cal Davis died. Precious. Okay, that's the receipt for buying the gallium arsenide, which we sold.
Can of Diet Coke. Not arsenic.
Cyanide. To Cal Davis. Subject Nexus September. Password coded word. That's Klingon, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Cal Davis. Checkmate.
Yeah, and we don't have the card. And apparently the card is in the monkey box. And we can't get it without getting bodied.
And literally. We can't shoot the ape or anything.
Well, that's inhumane.
He's been experimented on and he's all weird and crazy. I'm putting him out of his misery. It's not inhumane, it's humane. The screwdriver. They got us the ancient fruit cake.
Key to a cabinet. The book is titled Control of Primate Behavior Through Microchip Technology by Dr. Cal Davis.
Can we read the book? Learn how to control the... No? Okay.
Yeah, Tex is not exactly a big reader. Safe combination is that.
I think we've already opened that safe.
Yeah.
All right, so blow all of our money on Sonny Fletcher?
Looks, I mean, that's the only thing we've not explored thus far.
Okay.
No, L.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her first. Just see if she can help us now.
Hello, Tex.
Hi, Veronica.
Sonny Fletcher.
There's nothing in our files.
Did you just blow us a kiss?
Now...
I need to go back to the video. Enhance.
What do you need, Murphy?
Sonny Fletcher.
Make me an offer.
$1,000.
That seems fair.
Are you sure? Again, lady, how do I get your job? 7 or 6. And it's 7:04 now. So we just derp around in the car for about 2 minutes. This is when Tex, turns on the radio, turns on the AC, pulls out that whiskey in his inventory, starts sipping on it. Maybe he pulls out that cigarette butt. Even though it's already been smoked before, probably by a dead guy. He just lights it up and, sucks it up for, the last little bit of juice left in it. Okay, Sonny Fletcher stays at some rundown apartment in LA. Try. Are you saying this might not pan out? Okay, hold on. Okay, here he is.
5170.
5170.
Also, it's September 25th.
23 and a third.
We got about a week and a few days before Doomsday, right? October 3rd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to drag this out long enough that we find out if it's timed or not. I mean, we could just go to the interwebs and ask, is Mean Streets timed? But when you look things up on the internet, you can find spoilers that you don't want to find out. Okay, 5170.
Other side of the map.
358 M's. This could take a while.
Cue the elevator music.
Oh yeah, we're not hearing the speeder noises. The sound is off.
Uh-huh.
You could turn the sound back on if you wanted.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's odd having a video game that has no sound to it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what is this, the 80s?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Which is odd because by default the game actually has sound.
I know.
And you turn the sound off. So it's like we're not getting the full effect of the game.
Uh-huh.
It's not immersive as immersive as it could be.
Uh-huh.
Why do you keep nodding your head?
I enjoy the silence.
I'm sure that if we had an audience, the audience would disagree.
If. It's a big if. I find the speeder's engine noise quite annoying. Over and over and over and over and over.
It's ambience.
When we're going from one side of California to the other side of California.
It's ambience.
It's annoying.
It's the sound of science fiction. This is a science fiction game.
It's annoying.
But this is what
The
science
sound of
fiction sounds like.
annoyance.
I mean, have you ever watched an episode of Star Trek? The Enterprise makes a noise. It's like this low humming.
Yes, but we don't hear it all the time.
Actually, yeah, you do. It is ever present in the background.
There's so much going on that I don't pay attention to it. I'm watching the people and the sound of their voice and everything. And
so you're saying that if the people on this show talked more, you wouldn't notice the noise of the speeder.
Uh-huh.
You know, that there's something that we both could do about that.
Uh-huh. I see what you're getting at, and I don't like it. We're landed. Okay, you said a rundown apartment, so this could be a rough neighborhood.
Oh, crap.
So, saving.
SDY or whatever.
And prepare for gunfight. Some dude just runs out, kamikazes me with a grenade.
Loading.
That's different.
The address for Sony Fletcher is a rundown hotel that has been converted to apartments. I step into the small, seedy lobby and find the stairs. The stairwell is dark with garbage and old newspapers strewn everywhere. I find apartment 307 and knock on the door. Fletcher answers with the disposition of an untipped waiter. I tell him I'm working for Sylvia Linsky, and he tells me to come inside. The room is cramped and confining. The furniture is cheap, and the upholstery is threadbare. A portable black and white TV is on a small table, blaring the sound of lifestyles of the incredibly rich, lucky, healthy, and famous. That is not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting either.
You're a private eye? Aren't private eyes supposed to be stealthy? Your face stands out like a sore thumb. Because it looks like a sore thumb.
And then he's got, like, the crown balding Einstein electrocution hair. That's a face you could recognize from a mile away. He has the human equivalent of a pug's face.
Well, I guess we questioned him.
Tell me about. Well, I guess
Carl
we'll just
Linsky.
go down the list.
No way, I've got nothing to say. Ooh. Ooh. Threaten. Let's threaten him. No time for diplomacy. I threaten to bash and crack heads if I don't get the right information. Ow. The guy throws a haymaker, and before I can block his punch, a fist the size of a hammock slams into the side of my head. When I finally regain consciousness, my head is ringing like a 5-alarm fire. Okay, don't threaten.
D L Y. That never happened.
You have to advance the dialogue.
I thought you were gonna read it again.
I already read it once. Okay, Carl Linsky.
Alright, Carl Linsky.
No way, I got nothing to say. No, bribe.
Let's extract as much information as we can first.
Sorry, I don't know who that is.
All right, who else? Sandra Larson.
I don't know who that is.
Bash. Daggett.
You hang out with him?
Nope. Well,
Steve Clements? He's a cop. You gotta know him.
Dolores. Lightbody. Okay. Plot's thickening. He doesn't want to talk about Carl Linsky or Dolores Lightbody. But
What
the
about
rest
Steve
of
Clements? What about Steve Clements?
That's the police officer, right?
Yeah.
Clements.
I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
What about Overlord?
Overlord? If we spell it right.
Overlord. Stick it, fish. He just flipped us off.
Okay, so yeah. Nexus.
No way, I got nothing to say.
Doomsday.
I don't know about that.
Pass card.
Got nothing to say.
Pass code.
Can't help you.
Gideon.
Make it worth my time. I haven't got all day.
J. Saint Gideon.
No way, I got nothing to say.
Frank,
Frank Shimming.
Shimmings.
There's no S at the end. Make it worth my time or I'll flip you off.
Cal Davis.
Stick it, fish face.
Maurice.
He was dead
Gribble.
end. Time's valuable. I don't give anything for free.
Who was the other one? David Pope.
He's also a dead end.
Yeah, I know, but those are the three people that were working on the
John
project.
Klaus.
John Klaus.
No,
That's
John
the
Klaus was the only one of those three that was actually working on it. You know, Joan Klaus.
Uh-huh.
Stick it, fish face.
Yeah, we just blew this case wide open. Who else was there?
Let's see. Smiley Monroe, he's a cop.
Oh, yeah, we haven't asked about him.
Don't know. Peter Dole?
That's right, that was the one that handled the insurance case. He should probably say something about that, too. Nope, apparently didn't know anything about that.
Aaron Sternwood, he probably knows nothing about that.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah, I typed the M instead of the N again.
Okay, what about note or
Note.
message?
Note. Message.
Massage.
Massage. I always want to put an E because it sounds like message, not massage.
I say message. It's a slightly longer E sound.
But it's spelled with an A, and it sounds like it should be spelled with an E when you say it.
No, it's message. 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 It's an A sound. Okay. I guess we. Oh, okay. we'll do that.
Suicide. Nope.
Eventually, we're gonna have to bribe him.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get as much information out as I can. Obviously, this is huge. He won't talk about Dolores Lightbody. He won't talk about Cal Davis. He won't talk about anything relating to Nexus, the passcode, the scientists supposedly working on it.
Okay, so let's go back to Carl Linsky and bribe him. What's your offer?
300.
Isn't that a little much?
Well, the base is like 200. We got the money. This is the end.
Are you sure?
I hope it is. We got no other leads. Hey, look
Or
at
this guy can give us like 5 million leads. We have to hunt down all of them. You'll have to do better than that, Buckwheat.
400.
Close, but no cigar.
500.
Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. Linsky hired me to check out a corporation called MTC. He'd been hired to do research into increasing a person's mental abilities. As the work progressed, however, he realized they had different intentions. When I started my investigation into MTC, I received threats on my life and was even shot at a few times. I tried to warn the professor, but it was too late. I think they iced him, but I have no idea how they did it. If you want more information on MTC, check with Wanda Peck. I gotta write that down. Wanda Peck.
Dolores Light Body.
We gotta bribe him again.
200?
Thanks, I'll tell you what I know. Dolores is that fat chick Linsky used to tow around with. He was getting ready to dump her.
That's
I
it.
already knew that.
Uh,
You know, this is like going to a doctor when you have the sniffles and then paying out the ass to find out you have the sniffles.
yeah. What is it, doc? Infection, pneumonia? Just a cold. Gee, thanks. That'll be $500. All right.
Sandra Larson? Oh, yeah, he can't help there. Cal Davis? Was that the other one?
Yep.
Bribe.
200?
Close, but no cigar.
300.
Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. Linsky suspected Cal Davis was working on the Overlord project. His death sounded suspicious to me.
We know that already.
Again, we got the sniffles.
Yep. You know, we can do this and then go back to our save file and keep all of our money.
Isn't that cheating?
Do you really care?
Kind of, yes.
That's what these games were made for. That's what autosave is for.
It doesn't really autosave. We have to save manually. That's menu save. Let's see. We asked about Overlord, and he gave us a funny answer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he flipped us off, too. Close. Thanks, buddy. Other than what I told you about Linsky's suspicions, I don't know anything about Overlord. Try Wanda Peck at Chronicle. Or you might try the former president of Gideon Enterprises, J. St. Gideon. We've already been there.
Yeah, but now we've got Wanda Peck and J. St. Gideon. So we need to go back and ask him about Wanda Peck. Somebody that's on the bankroll of also Chronicle. That's something new. Write that down.
She's the, she's just at the Chronicle.
Yeah.
At the, is it with an H? Yeah, that's with an H. Chronicle.
Okay.
See, did we ask about Nexus and
Yes,
get an
I
answer?
think we did.
Well, you know, a funny answer? No, ooh, that's kind of a funny answer.
Yep. 200?
That's
300.
close. I need a little more.
0, yeah. I give you $0.
Nexus is the computer Linsky was given by MTC to work on Overlord. His terminal was part of a network. It required a pass card and a password, and he wanted me to get a hold of all the other scientists' passwords and pass cards. He believed there were 8 scientists working on the Nexus computer system. Okay, so 8 computers, 8 cards, 8 passwords. We have 2 passwords, 2 computers, 1 card.
We are nowhere done with this game. By that logic.
See?
Ugh.
I know how these games work. Just when you think you're getting to the end and you're like all out of leads, BOW!
Alright, what else was there?
Let's see. Did we ever ask about MTC Corp?
I don't think we did.
No way. They'd find out how you got your information and I'd wind up floating in the bay.
What if I bribed you with some money?
You have to do better than that. Close. MTC is the Management Training Center for Gideon. It's a small facility where Gideon personnel attend training seminars. Then about a year ago, MTC started hiring scientists. Most employees were not even aware this was going on. Rumor has it, the scientists were hired to work on a secret project called Overlord.
Again, everything we already knew. And we just wasted $500 on that.
I mean, we could find more. All we need is more gallium arsenide. Or an ancient fruitcake. I think that's everything here. Well, let's see. Let's ask about Frank Shipping. Did we ask about Frank Shipping?
I don't think we did. People in the comments were like, oh my god, there was the third person you asked about.
May get worth my time. I haven't got all day.
200?
Close.
300.
There you go. People know him says he's a ruthless egomaniac. He tossed the former president out on his ear through some vicious internal politics. Again, we already knew that. I kind of want to walk away from this dude because it's getting expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Wanda Peck will give us free information. No, I mean actually going to Wanda Peck. No bribes. He's just going to tell us what we already know.
Yeah. What else?
It's just like back away, go to Speeder, call up V, ask her about Wanda Peck. We'll get an address maybe.
Okay.
Or we'll have to call up L and give her money.
$1,000.
What's up, Tex?
Wanda Peck.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Is anybody else? No, that's the only thing. That's the only one we got. Then we wait a little bit. Yeah, I wish she would give us an ETA, like
Lee. Or
Is that her
whatever.
name?
I have no idea. I think.
Maybe it's Livonia.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Lee because she's
Or Luna.
Asian.
Or Ling. Wanda Peck's office is at NC 4621. It is 462. 2, 1.
Four, 6, 2, 1.
All the way across the world. 359 M's. This is going to be a long flight. So it's like almost 7:30 in I'm assuming the afternoon, evening, afternoon,
Yep.
and the sky is still red.
Must be the overpolluted sun.
So we're throwing pollution in the sun now?
I mean, the overpolluted sky reflecting the sunlight. Yeah, I would imagine in 20, 33, 33 and a third, we're blasting our trash off rockets into the sun now.
I don't even think that would actually be a good idea. Because, the heavy elements would sink. I mean, eventually they would sink down into the core of the sun and kind of choke off the nuclear fusion happening. I mean, it could take probably a few million years, but it would happen.
I mean, that's a few million years. It's not our problem. That's what we have now. It's not a problem yet until it's a problem, and then we can't fix it because now we're dying. Same thing with, pollution and global warming and everything. All the money is in fossil fuels.
That actually brings up an interesting physics or astrophysics question. As the sun exhausts its hydrogen fuel, hydrogen fusion starts happening, farther and farther out away from the core, and then the sun gets, bigger and hotter, and eventually, it goes red giant. But in about a million years, it'll be in about a million years, it'll be so hot that we won't be able to live on this planet. So theoretically, could we reverse that by putting more hydrogen into the sun?
It's a question for all you nerds in the comments.
All 0 of you.
Yep.
Okay, we're at 0.02 M's. 0.01 M's away. And then 11,200 and some vertical whatever marks that is. It's odd that we have so what is it? 5 digits of vertical, but the altimeter goes up to 8. What is it? 8? No, 7 or 8 digits.
Mm-hmm.
But those last 2 digits, the first 2 digits, never get used. They could have been reserved for a space and a unit of measurement.
Data. Save. Yes.
Dizzy!
E.
Ooh, Asian Town. Inside the San Francisco Chronicle building, I look for Wanda Peck. I've always thought Wanda was good looking in a way, far away. But I like Wanda. She's a good source of information, and she knows how this city is run. Okie dokie. I guess
Let's ask her about herself. That seems to be the thing we do here, right?
Sure. I'm the woman for you if you'd ever ask me. Whoa! Calm down, lady. We're here on business.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Karlinski? He was a professor at San Francisco University. Killed himself last week. I'm making a kissy face. Do I look like a fish?
Sylvia Linsky.
Sorry, I can help you there. Steve Clements.
Sandra
okay.
Larson.
Sorry, I can help you there.
You were saying?
Oh, we forgot to ask what's his name about Dolores Lightbody.
No, we did.
Yeah, and he gave us one of those funny answers, and we could have bribed him, but then we forgot.
bribed him, and he was saying how he was going to divorce her.
Oh, right, okay.
And that was a waste of $300. Or $200. It was something cheap.
Steve Clements?
Steve Clements, that's what you said. With an S, right?
Yep. He thinks he's broad-minded on... he thinks he's broad-minded on the issues, but he's just thick-headed. I don't like him.
She's like a middle-aged Karen.
Dolores Lightbody. Misspelled. Lightbody. No help.
She knows an awful lot about men, but not a lot about women.
Do you know about Bash Daggett? What about Blaze Wiener? You didn't spell that right.
Yep. Dash Daggett?
Yeah.
Baggett? It's just...
Dash Baggett. No help. What about Blaze Wiener? You know about him?
I'm sure she knows all about the wiener.
Okay, no help. So that's about Sandra Larson. What about Overlord or Frank? He's the head of Gideon Enterprises. He is an arrogant SOB. I heard he once stuck a live bunny in the paper shredder. We've heard that before.
That's what Sandra Larson said about him. Interesting. Well, maybe there's some truth to trying to stuff a bunny in a paper shredder. What kind of paper shredder can take a bunny? Because they're like tiny little holes with the paper, and you can only put like 6 sheets of paper in at a time. So what industrial...
Maybe he really forced the bunny in there.
Yeah, that's some...
The question then is, what did the bunny do to him?
Yeah.
I don't like fluffy things!
Die, cuteness.
How about Overlord? Overlord? Yeah, Larry Hammond wanted me to... Larry Hammond. I gotta turn to the next page. Larry with 2 R's. Hammond with 2 M's. Wanted me to do some research on that. The Overlord project was developed 50 years ago in England. Scientists began work on a mental ability booster. The experiment involved increasing a person's mental capacity by connecting his brain directly to a computer. Several scientists tried the experiment on themselves, and at first it worked by stimulating untapped areas of the mind. They increased their IQs by 15 to 25%, but they also found they were extremely susceptible to suggestion. Commands given through the computer would be followed without question. The experimentation became more and more radical. Many of the scientists developed severe cases of psychosis. Some committed suicide, and others died under mysterious circumstances. So
Sound familiar?
So that basically solved the whole case right there. Now we just got to prove it.
Oh, that's everything that's happened thus far. Suicide, psychosis, and mysterious circumstances.
And notice a couple episodes back, I kind of called it.
Yep.
Okay, Nexus.
Wow, she is very forward with all this information.
Well, she likes Tex. Password?
Password? Passcard? Passcode?
Password?
Password?
Doomsday.
Doomsday? October 3rd?
Sonny Fletcher? I mean, he gave us the lead on her, so she has to know something about him, right? Sonny, he was here a while ago asking me to check out a number of things, then disappeared.
Wish we could just follow up in what number of things?
John Klaus.
Oh yeah, all the other project people.
No help. Kyle Davis.
Maurice.
No, he's a dead end, remember?
Gribble? Nope. Cal Davis? Nope.
Did we ask about Jason Gideon?
David Pope?
David Pope's a dead end.
Gideon?
Gideon is an electronics firm that is the parent company of MTC Corp. Oh, MTC Corp. Or Jason Gideon. He lost the presidency of his company, Gideon Enterprises, to Frank Shimming. He's an old geezer, about 80. You'll find him in Beverly Hills at 3891. We've already been there.
Okay. And then MTC Core.
MTC really stands for management through control. Well, maybe I can say it. MTC really stands for management through control. The Management Training Center is just a front for a project called Overlord.
Yep. And we've already asked about Overlord. And found out some new things.
Let's see, she doesn't know about Kyle Davis, so she's probably not going to know about Smiley Monroe or Aaron Sternwood.
Let's find out.
No help. Aaron Sternwood. Peter Dull. Let's see, we asked about Frank Shimming, we asked about Blaze Wiener, we asked about one about Larry Hammond. He is a brilliant computer specialist who has done some work for MTC Corp. He was concerned about some MTC project. Asked a guy named Ron Meat. Okay, first of all, Ron Meat. Also, Larry Hammond is comp sci with MTC. Okay, who's done some work? What? I wasn't done reading that. I wasn't done reading that.
Meat.
I wasn't done reading the other thing. That guy's real paranoid. He never stays in one place for very long. You'll have to check with your sources to find him.
Gonna have to bribe Lee to find Ron.
But what about Larry Hammond? I didn't finish reading that. I was busy writing. He's a brilliant computer specialist who's done some work for MTC Corp. He was concerned about some MTC project. Asked a guy named Ron Meat where to find him. Okay, we didn't get an address.
Nope.
Okay. I guess we gotta V these dudes. Yeah, we're down. We're at the bottom of the list now.
Just double checking. Since we do bounce around some.
I mean, we could just go straight down the list.
We asked about Steve Clements. We asked about Lightbody, Linsky, Bash Daggett, Sandra Larson. We did passcode, passcard, this, that, and the other. Overlord. MTC Core, Gideon, Saint Gideon, Sonny Fletcher, Doomsday. I don't know. You got anything?
Yeah, these two dudes right here.
I mean, to ask her. Anything more to ask her?
No, we went down the list. I mean, Cal Davis, J. St. Gideon, Gideon Enterprises, MTC Corp, Spina Monroe, Aaron Sternwood, Peter Dole, Frank Schimming, J. St. Gideon again, Blaze Wiener.
Yep.
And then we get to Wanda Peck. We asked her about herself.
She's basically proposing to us.
Okay, V.
What's up, Tex?
Larry Hammond.
Can't help you there.
Oh. What about, and don't laugh, Ron Meat. The meat.
Can't help you there.
Oh. We're gonna have to pay for this.
Oh, yes.
And enhance.
Yes, Murphy?
Larry Hammond.
What's it worth?
I'll give you $1.
You're as cheap as your suit.
Oh boy.
400?
You're as cheap as your suit.
I think this is gonna be more than 1,000.
500?
You're as cheap as your suit.
700.
You're as cheap as your suit.
Come on, lady. Although this dude is getting into Sonny Fletcher territory.
You're as cheap as your suit.
Oh my god. 1,000?
That seems fair.
Yeah, that's the same price that we paid for Sonny Fletcher. Arrival 744. Okay, we also have to ask about, don't laugh, lady. Ron Meat.
What's it worth?
I'll give you $1.
Give you $200.
You're as cheap as your
Oh,
suit.
boy.
Do you want to wait? See if the other guy will send us to Ron? Or do you want to give her $1,000 for Ron's number too?
This is wait. Eventually, we've got to come across some sort of indoor exploration thing where we can find more like mummified fruitcake or gallium arsenide or something. Or like maybe the Maltese teacup. Okie dokie. Spend $1,000 on this. To find Larry Hammond, talk to a freak named Ron Meat. Bah! Well, we waited.
Seriously, we want this lady's job. You just paid $1,000 to tell them to find someone else. And that's
What
it.
can I
That's a
help you with
legitimate
today?
business exchange. It's like, oh yeah, that's in building 207. Wait, what? What is building 207? And did you hold out your hand for more money? Ron Meat.
Make me an offer.
500.
No deal.
What?
600.
No deal.
Oh, okay, that's just like another random thing.
700.
No deal.
800.
Look for my facts.
This lady's an extortionist. Then again, just like turn on the radio, pull out that bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, after just wasting $2,000 to. Oh yeah, find out this. I talked to this guy. You need some.
Find that cigarette butt. I mean, there's not much left on it, but it's probably just like all filtered out. But I mean, you can just light it up. You can light it up and get the flavor. That's all smokers care about, the flavor. All that poison in their lungs that'll, give them emphysema and chronic bronchitis later in life. They don't care about that. It's just the flavor.
Cancer. Copious amounts of cancer.
Yeah, pleasure now is better than pain later.
Mm-hmm. We got medicine and drugs for that. It'll be good.
Yep, the human brain is stupid. See, I forgot to check the time of the ETA. Oh, now. ETA now. Okay, Ron Mead hangs out near Quate Tower. He's a little unpredictable, so watch yourself. Oh boy, that sounds like it's going to be a gunfight. Okay, so he's at
4525.
4525. Okie dokie.
Ah.
Oh, here we go. Talking to the meat. Hey, if we get to threaten him and get in a fist fight with him, we can beat the meat.
Good night, Internet. At least he's close by.
So you're saying that the meat is within arm's reach?
Yep. Well, no, it's 2-point-something meters away. That's a hell of a wingspan.
That's some big meat.
Yeah, or it's some big meat.
Okay, and we're descending. And save. Do the dizzy.
D S Y E.
At the base of Coit Tower, I wait for Ron Meat. I finally see him. He has radiation burns over most of his face, but he has a nice eye. Too bad he doesn't have another one to match. I call him over to the side of my speeder.
Dude's a Cyclops.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. He's a one-eyed monster.
Yep.
Should we just go down the list?
Well, let's see. We know he's supposed to give us information on Larry Hammond. So I guess start there.
Should we start asking about himself first?
Okay, let's ask about Ron Meat. Me? Not too good lately. I need to get my eye checked. I probably need a monocle.
All right. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Just set my hand down.
On the escape button.
Yeah, I was pushing this over. My cup was too close to the keyboard when I went to push it down so I didn't clink the glass.
I like to imagine that we ask him about himself, and then he just like tells a joke so bad about his eye. Tex is just like, okay, I'm out. Gonna go walk back to my car, and then come back, and we're gonna start all over.
Oh yeah, he went back for that whiskey. Share it with the guy too. Oh god. Larry with 2 R's. Hammond with 2 M's. Yes? Yes.
Yep. Stick it, fish face.
Should we bribe him? Or should we threaten him?
How much money do we have?
We're still somewhere close to 9,000. We had like 12 something before we started bribing everybody.
Although I kind of want to see what happens if we beat the meat.
Well, we did save before we got out, so...
It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if I don't get the facts the facts now. I slam my fist into his soft, flabby stomach, and he buckles over. I then catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. Oh, okay, that's enough. I'll talk. We beat the meat.
You'll find him in Freaktown at the old warehouse at 4935. Warehouses, that definitely means a gunfight.
Maybe. Because, I mean, Linsky's warehouse was pretty much safe. Oh, because of 49.
No, Linsky's warehouse, we had to trip the alarm or the police would come and we'd start
No,
all
that
over.
was Cal's lab.
Ah.
And did we have to go through the... No, yeah, it was Linsky's warehouse that we had to, like, go through the gunfight for. It was his apartment that was safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just start down the list?
Sure. Cal Davis. No. Carl Linsky. Sorry, I can't help you there. Sylvia Linsky. No help. Steve Clements. No help. Dolores Lightbody. I've got my eye on her. Ha 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 ha. But no help. Bash Daggett.
They would make a cute couple. A Halloween couple.
No help. Sandra Larson. No help. Overlord? Nexus? Password?
Passcode. Password.
Passcode?
Passcode.
Doomsday?
Doomsday.
MTC Corp?
Who's the other one? Doomsday. Yeah. Gideon.
Sonny Fletcher.
Jason Gideon. Sonny Fletcher.
John Klaus.
John Close.
Joan McClaus. Cal Davis. See, Jason Gideon, Smiley Monroe. Aaron Sternwood. Peter Dull. Frank Schimming. The Blaze Wiener.
Just like saying that a little too much.
How much is too much? Oh, Blaze is a groundskeeper for the Giants at Candlestick Park. Where did I know that?
1715. Yep.
Oh, he's got the shifty eye. Is it shifting?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Wanda Peck. Let's see, Larry Hammond, Ron Mead. Okay, that's it. That's all we can ask about.
Suicide. Note. Book. Computers. Nope.
Mind control. Yeah, I think we're scraping the bottom of the barrel with him.
So really, the only thing he's good for is getting us to Ron.
No, Larry Hammond.
Oh, yeah.
He is Ron.
Sorry, I got him flip-flopped. All right, then.
This is the life of a detective. Okay, so we gotta go to 9435. No, wait, 4935.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's close.
So we're not going too far from our meet.
It's a good thing this is almost over.
Are you sure it's almost over?
I mean, we've got like 20 more minutes of the live stream, and then I don't have to hear
Oh, for
about your
today.
dick
Okay.
jokes.
Well, the game just keeps throwing them at me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just like not say anything? That's not funny.
Sometimes you have to let it go.
Or you can be funny.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Probably want to save.
D-S-Y-E.
Dizzy! The address I have for the mutant... What? The address I have for the mutant computer specialist Larry Hammond is a decaying warehouse building in the heart of Freaktown. This is where most of the unfortunate individuals live who suffered severe damage from nuclear radiation. Many of their offspring suffered genetic damage, resulting in some rather grotesque mutations. Most were treated as outcasts and were forced into this community, away from those not affected. I stepped through a partially open doorway into a large room. I see several large mutants, and none of them look too happy to see me. I'm looking for Larry Hammond, I say. Quickly, as a fellow steps forward, he's about 30 and looks like he's got a serious grudge against the world. Some people are so ungrateful for extra blessings. At least he was born with all his vital organs inside his body. My name is Larry, and this is my brother Daryl. Ha! Where's your other brother Daryl? Feel free to speak in front of him. What can I do for you?
Oh. Larry. Daryl.
But where's your other brother Daryl? This is a reference to a 1980s sitcom by the name of Newhart.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that.
It was funny.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we supposed to ask him about?
Let's do the obvious thing and ask him about himself, and then ask him about his brother, since technically we have his brother's name.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about
Larry Hammond.
Hammond.
Most people think I'm two-faced. I think it's because I'm usually pleasant, but Daryl's so ornery all the time.
Tell me about... Was it 2 R's or 1 R?
I think it was 2 R's.
1 L or 2 L's?
I think it was 1 L. Okay, we probably misspelled it. Two L's, okay.
2 L's. That's why. Daryl Hammond.
Daryl's my brother, and we're quite inseparable. I can see that.
Look
Okay.
at his grin. He's so happy about his little brother.
I mean, you don't know he's the big brother. I mean, he could have come out second.
Ron Meat?
Sure. I mean, Ron knows about Larry, so Larry should know about Ron. I've known Ron for a long time. He's a paranoid schizophrenic because of his brain damage, but we got along okay.
All right, then.
I think he worked on Overlord, I think. Or Nexus.
Wanda Peck.
She's been a friend of our cause for a long time.
Your calls?
'Cause why not?
Let's get straight to the point. Overlord?
Overlord. Why does it have 2 K's in front of it? Overlord is the continuation of a project that was attempted in England 50 years ago and failed. Now, with new technology, they're attempting to control the actions of an individual through microchips and satellite transmissions. Okie dokie. Nexus. I designed the Nexus system. There's a main computer and 8 access terminals, but I also built a failsafe into the system to stop the Overlord project. You will need all 8 passcards and passwords. You must then find the location of the main Nexus computer, insert the passcards, all of them, into the main computer, and you can initiate the self-destruct sequence. This will destroy all data and the relay satellites as well. Okay, so we just got a new quest. Get the 7 remaining pass cards, locate the main terminal, and, oh yeah, figure out which password goes to each pass card, probably. And then do that.
We're never finishing this game. This just confirmed that we're gonna have to find every card in every computer, and then the main computer. We have.
Well, no, he said that the failsafe involves just finding the main computer and inserting all the pass cards into it. But I'm assuming we can only like insert the pass cards one at a time because, you know, old-timey tech.
Mm-hmm.
So like insert the blue one, type in Bishop, then insert the next one, type in that password, and insert the next one, type in that password, and you know, you got to get it right, otherwise it'll
probably be a timed event, like some kind of, you know, hackers have entered the base thing. We have to sit there and switch them in and out, in and out, in and out.
Or maybe some poison gas or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we now know the main objective, or the, like, the end game.
And we're less than a fourth of the way there.
I mean, we only have one pass card, so we're like an eighth of the way there.
That's what I said, less than a fourth of the way there. We're almost
we're
a fourth
half of a fourth of a way.
We're 2/3 of a fourth.
Are you sure that we're not like 3/4 of a fourth?
No.
How about 4/5 of a fourth?
No, because we
3/8
still
of a
need,
fourth?
we still need the card and the code. We know where it is, we just haven't gotten it yet. So it's more like
because,
2/3.
I mean, you open the door to get bodied by the ape.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess at this point we'll just like go down the list. Carl Linsky. No help. Steve Clements. Or Sylvia Linsky.
It makes sense. Carl Linsky, Sylvia Linsky.
But Steve Clements is higher on the list. No help. Dolores Lightbody. No help. Bash Daggett. No help. Sandra Larson. No help. So we asked about Nexus. What about passwords? About a year ago, Tom Griffith. I should probably write that name down. Okay. Tom Griffith.
Two F's. The TH.
Fifth.
Vice President of MTC Corps.
VP of MTC. About a year ago. Wait, that's the wrong voice. About a year ago, Tom Griffith, the vice president of MTC Corporation, hired me to design computers for the Overlord project. They also wanted 8 access terminals. A colleague of mine, Cal Davis, told me that he had been hired by the MTC Corporation to do research on controlling human behavior through direct brain stimulation. When I started asking questions, they told me it was none of my business. When I read that Davis had been killed, I decided to go into hiding. If you're looking for a way to stop Project Overlord, you'll have to get to the main computer and destroy the satellites. To gain access to the destruct sequence, you'll need all 8 pass cards and passwords. Each scientist involved with the project has one. My gray pass card was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. My password is King. To get the rest, wait, hold on. Gray King. Okay, to get the rest of the passwords and cards, you'll have to find each of the scientists working on the project. Once you gather all the cards, you'll need to find the main computer to use them. I don't know where the main computer is, And other than Cal Davis, I don't know any of the names of the remaining 6 scientists who worked on the project. If I were you, I'd start with the accounting people at Gideon. Jerome Milborn, Ed Bradley, Arnold Dweeb. Okay, I got more names. I'm going to have to go to the front of page 2. Okay. Jerome Milburn.
OU with an E.
Milburn.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Bradley.
Bradley with 1 D. Ley.
Bradley.
And
Arnold Dweeb.
Arnold Dweeb, spelled exactly like this. I'm
Arnold.
guessing with the naming mechanics, Arnold Dweeb is going to be like some taped glasses wearing, freckled face, nasally.
Probably. Okay, see, what did you ask about? Oh wait. They might have names of the people that received checks from MTC.
Asked about MTC Core and got
Okay.
this, I think.
Let's see. We asked about Nexus. Did we ask about passcodes, passcards, passwords?
Gideon.
Things went from bad to worse when Frank Schimming took over the presidency of Gideon Enterprises.
Yep, we know Frank is a piece of shit.
Okay, let's ask about the passwords, passcards, passcodes.
Passcode? Passcard.
My gray pass card was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. You'll have to get it from them, and that's not going to be easy. I have no idea where their main headquarters are, but if you find that location, chances are my gray pass card will be there.
The Law and Order Party. Where have we heard that before? Something to do with the police?
Something with the people we talked to today. So it was like, I think it was it Wanda Peck? Or was it Sonny Fletcher?
I think it was Sonny Fletcher.
We can go back to the video and watch that. Let's see. Okay. Let me just drop a note here. Gray pass card with Law and Order Party. There we go. Okay, password. My password is Kane. Okay, we already got that.
Yeah, so we just know the password, passcode, passcard, because he's just going to say King and Gray and card and where it is. J. Saint Gideon.
I did some computer work for him at MTC. He seemed nice enough, but to most people, but I could tell he didn't like freaks. Let's see. Did we ask about Doomsday?
No, we did not ask about Doomsday. We asked about everything else, I think.
See, this is what happens when you skip around.
Yes, but the information flows better that way. Frank, Carl, yeah, but they're the same name.
But with the
Carl
list, you don't get
Linsky
confused. Okay, Sonny Fletcher.
All right. Dolores.
Sonny Fletcher.
I'm double checking. We asked about all the password, passcard, Nexus this, Nexus that, Doomsday. So then we asked him about Gideon and everything. So yeah, we're right where we should be now. Okay. So who is it again?
Sonny Fletcher.
Sonny Fletcher.
No help. John Klaus.
Jean Klaus.
No help. And the other two were dead ends. Cal Davis. He was a colleague of mine, and I don't believe his death was an accident.
Yeah, neither do we.
So Jason Gideon, ZC Corp, Gideon. Smiley Monroe. No. Aaron Sternwood. No help. Peter Dull.
I think Smiley Monroe is a member of the Law and Order Party.
Possibly.
Because
We should probably go back to... We need to go back to pretty much everybody and ask about the Law and Order.
Yeah. Law and Order Party. Find out who's who and what's what. What was it?
Peter Dull.
Peter Dull.
Frank Shipping. I met him once before he was president, and he seemed like the type of person who would enjoy pulling the wings off of flies.
Interesting way to describe someone.
Blaze Wiener. No help. Wanda Peck? We asked about Wanda Peck, didn't we?
Yeah, the very beginning, since she's the one that sent us to him.
So he's Larry Hammond. We asked about Rob Meat. How about Tom Griffith? He told us about Tom Griffith.
Yeah, that's right. We can ask him about all these names that he just gave us. Griffith.
Yeah. He's vice president of MTC. I think he's more responsible for what's going on than Frank Shimming.
Ooh,
Address?
plot thickens. Nope, no address.
So what about Jerome Milburn?
Jerome, like that?
Yep.
Well, M-I-L?
Yep.
B-O-U-R-N-E.
Burney.
Born.
Burney. He may have names of people associated with MTC. Ed Bradley.
Ed. Bradley. L-E-Y.
He looks like a typical accountant. You can find him at
7312.
7312. And Arnold Dweeb.
1 A or 2 A's?
1A. Arnold. 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 Arnold.
You didn't tell me I fucked it up in the beginning. You just let me roll with it.
You type like I speak. Dweeb.
Which is what you are now.
I can think of other words for myself. He knows Gideon MTC Corporation pretty well, but watch him, he's slippery. If he pats you on the back, he's trying to get you to cough up something.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. And that's the end of the list.
All right.
And we got a lot of names. I told you this is how it would happen.
Mm-hmm.
We get down to one lead, and that lead leads to one lead, and then one lead, and eventually...
Okay, so since we lost $2,000 on this, it actually wasn't that bad. Because we got a bunch of names, and we got a few addresses without having to actually go there. So, yeah. This was worthwhile.
Okay, and save. And I think that's going to be about it for this week.
Yeah.
I think we're both kind of exhausted with this.
I mean, there's so much information now. Where do we begin? And then we're just going to have to... Also, the stream's almost over, so...
Yeah.
We're going to sit here and mull over who to go to, and then
I think we just like go down the list.
Into the stream.
I mean, we have a list for a reason. We go down the list.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's going to be us for... or that's going to be that. That's going to be it for us until next week about this time. Unless something comes up. Oh, yeah. Save the game.
Yep. I'm making sure I save twice. You know. Save, resave, save the save, save.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, the whole game... We finished the tutorial. And now we're in the real game now.
Pretty much.
Find the remaining 6.5 pass cards and their passwords. Find the main computer and shove them in and destroy bad stuff.
We've got his password and passcode. We just need the physical card. We have the code, but not the card or the color of the one in the lab because the monkey. We have Blue Bishop. So yeah,
I don't even know how we're going to get that one.
I don't know either.
Unless we can get like tranquilizer darts and a tranquilizer gun from somewhere and then go back to the lab, trank the monkey, and then open it up and then reach in or something. But anyway, that's stuff to figure out in the future. We'll be back next week unless something unforeseen happens. And
but the weather is getting terrible. We could get snowed in or something.
See, this is why I don't like having the microphone so low. This is where I keep my hands, and then that happens. I'm glad nobody is watching right now. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah. See you next week. In the meantime, did this make you laugh? Did this make you smile? Did this brighten your day in any way, shape, or form whatsoever? If it did, pass it on. Find someone you care about. Make them laugh. Make them smile. Brighten their day. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And with that, I will see you when I see you. Whoa, guys, before you leave, thank you for watching. I forget to say that sometimes. You don't have to watch, but you do, so thank you. Also, did you know I have a Patreon? I do. Video games aren't free. Sucks, right? So I need to fund this channel somehow. You get access to a private Discord channel, and if more people sign up, I'll start letting patrons vote on what games I play. Minimum pledge is $1, and thank you to the people who have already signed up. It really does help. And if you're not in a financial position to help support through Patreon, then don't. Take care of yourself first. But do consider subscribing if you haven't already. If the channel does well enough, I can start earning revenue off those ads that YouTube is forcing on all of us. Again, video games aren't free. And once again, thank you to everybody.